This is Bubblegum Simulator.
Infinity.
Bubblegum Simulator
Infinity.
has been breaking record numbers of players, even rivaling players to Pet Sim 99, which is the most popular simulator in the game. And today we're going to see how far can I get in a single hour. Let's find out. And the timer starts in 3, 2, 1, and you should see a timer on part of your screen, and I'm immediately not going to spend any of the time. I did actually do a little bit stuff before beginning so I could have a bunch of mystery boxes off basically joining the group or getting the likes or liking the game and a ton of other things, which will give me a huge advantage. So that's immediately what I'm going to do. Open all 3 of them and well, continue with that. Now that we've actually done all these things, we can actually load into speed. I can actually use the speed potion, and I can actually start going for my very first pets. I can actually open this little ice deer, or basically this little egg, to get 4 pets out of here as soon as humanly possible. Which, there we go, 4 pets. We open them, we equip them all, and we start making those bubbles. After doing all this, we're actually going to see what items I exactly have, because I don't even know myself. I feel like I could have actually prepared a little bit better for this, but for items, I have luck potions, I have speed potions, I have coin potions, I have a spinny wheel ticket. I'm going to keep on buying better of these. And once I get the 5,000 Ultra Gum equipment, I'm gonna try going to the very first island. And that's the 5,001 bought. Now we all gotta run all the way here. And then we jump in the trampoline, go up, take this trampoline, go up again, floating island discovered. Perfect. Now we claim this, we go here. Nope, that was unintentional. We grab this, have 2 free spins, and nope, I do not want that Roblox version. And with that, we should have a decent amount of stuff now. Now we can actually start hatching this little egg right here and continue hatching it. Now we have 2 new pets off this, and we can actually now equip them from our inventory menu. I just grinded so I can have enough for the maximum color, or basically bubble, and maximum storage. So now I can go straight to outer space, and I can start going with this little grind here. Go for the trampoline, then go for another trampoline, or actually I can't hit this one. There we go, another trampoline up here. Then we gotta keep jumping all the way until we're in outer space. So I ended up going to space. I'm not going to waste you any time, so here's a quick version of me getting to space. And there we go. And we reached outer space. That was actually relatively easy. Now we can actually start running through all these coins with ease. And I think I might actually try this little doggy jump so I can actually get the coins. Which might seem weird, but I'm just going to try to get the coins real quick. Reach score 100, and then die as soon as possible. Claim the coins, then I can go right back and start collecting more. We also unlocked our very first magma pets, so we're going to go ahead and get 2 of these. But more importantly than these magma pets that I am actually getting right here is we get mastery for the first time, and we get these playtime rewards, which I wanted to get as soon as possible so I could claim as many of these in my time remaining. And we also unlocked different kinds of masteries, for example, ability of hatching shiny pets and other things like that. Now I'm going to be grinding a better team and basically improving everything in general until I can go to the next island. The plan was simple. All I had to do was sell bubblegum and then go back to outer space, collect coins, and then I had to grind all the way until I got all the stuff, which took me a minute, but for you guys, it should go really quick. Alright, I bought the second best pack, and I actually think with this, I am able to go to the next island. It might be a little bit more difficult, but I still think it's definitely possible. I need to just start jumping across all these islands and be very careful when traversing and choosing which island do I exactly want to land on. But I still should be able to easily manage it with no problem whatsoever. We're already kind of halfway on the meter section of going to the next area, which is the Twilight, which will basically make my cells worth a lot more. So I'll update you guys if I fall or if I do make it. Hopefully I do make it. So I kind of did a little bit of mistake. Somehow the footage on Twilight didn't really work out, like the footage didn't really appear. I don't know why, but in between the 6 minutes, I'm going to explain you real quickly what happened. I hit the Twilight world, I grinded coins, I sold my bubbles on the new area, and I ended up upgrading to Lemon and the Exhale Gum. And then I took off to go to the next world, which continues where I was. Sorry for this, I won't do it again, hopefully. Now, a few minutes later, I can now get the Exhale Gum, and I'm going to take a bit of a risk, and I'm gonna try to basically go to the next world from here. Now, I do have a little gum right now, which I am slowly getting up, so I'm slowly gonna climb up while I'm gaining the real bubblegum to be able to reach the 4th island, which is gonna be the best island for coins. Reaching the 4th island this early is going to be incredible, so I can grind a ton of more coins and be able to unlock a bunch of more things. But before we do that, I found a world chest, which I'm going to spam open are the 5 world chests or keys I've gotten off these mystery boxes. I gotta get them quickly. Come on, before the chest disappears. Please. Okay, it's ran out and I gotta jump before that island disappears. But I did end up finding another trampoline, so I am going to head to that direction. Now, I'll let you guys know once I reach the next island. Less than 20 minutes in and we're already at the second to last world. That is incredible, and we have reached the place for grinding coins and the gem chest. I can actually claim this chest right here, and that will probably be the first and probably only time. I might be able to claim it one more time, but I doubt. I just need to go around here and start grinding these coins. Unfortunately, there isn't a shop menu guy that I can get, but I can grind a ton and tons of gold. And with all that gold, I can just go ahead and turn around here, do this, get a full team of new pets, then grind again and be able to buy a ton of new pieces of bubblegum and sets overall. So the grind began. As you guys see right here, this is just me quickly being able to get as many coins as possible and selling my bubbles to see if I can upgrade things. Now, turns out in the void, you can't actually grind for bigger ones. So I'm going to do the biggest risk of them all, and I'm going to grab this mega gum, and I'm going to go to the void area, and I'm going to go from here to the final island. And it's only been like 20 minutes of this challenge, and I'm already going to the end game island, which is absolutely crazy how fast you could speedrun this game. I didn't expect to get here in like 20 to 30 minutes. I expected this maybe not even be reachable in a single hour, but it still takes a big amount of jumps to get here, so it might take me a hot minute or two, and I'll let you guys know on any updates if I do fall or if I manage to succeed. I actually thought this was going to be pretty difficult, but after going for a while, turns out it's really doable. And before long, I made it. And we reached the final world, the Zen world. So little into this challenge, not even halfway, but we have fully reached it, meaning we have every single island in this game unlocked, and we can actually speedrun through this little mastery track for the first time. We can actually start getting a bunch of these things a lot easier, which is just crazy. But now is actually time to actually grind the game. And also another thing of rewards is the season 1 egg. With this season 1 egg, I'm actually going to hatch the little egg. But before I hatch this little egg, I'm going to hatch these 2 mystery boxes. Now that I've hatched those, I'm actually going to hatch these 2. I'm going to hope I get under the 90%, which I didn't. But with those, I should be able to have stronger pets. Go here, equip best, and they are better. That's incredible. And now I can actually begin my little coins grind if I go back to the void. So here's going to be a strategy. I'm going to be collecting as much coins as possible. I'm going to get this free spin right here, spin it, get the coins, and I'm basically going to go between the void and twilight and occasionally pick up that chest to be able to unlock as many things as possible, because here now I'll have access to everything, and here I can get the donut flavor, which will probably be the best flavor I'll have, and now I can make bubbles really quickly. So let the grind begin. Well, the strategy kind of built on the same thing. The first thing I did was grind for coins. Then I just started hatching for certain pets. And it kind of was a repeated cycle since I kind of hit the end game. I'm serious, by the way. This challenge got real boring after this 30-minute mark. But I wasn't going to make the challenge 30 minutes because I feel like that doesn't fit well. But here's a speed up of basically everything I did, from masteries to basically opening more eggs. And here's going to be the egg finale and basically the ending. As you may notice, it's kind of repetitive. So yeah, I'm not going to make you watch this entire part, but now you can actually watch the finale when I try to open as many eggs as possible. And we only have a few minutes remaining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to the final zone. I have saved an insane amount of 55 million coins. I'm going to grab a final lap of all the coins and gems around here. And I'm going to hatch all the eggs I can in a final montage and talk about everything I got. Enjoy this final moment of finishing this challenge. And I hope you enjoy this final little egg montage. I'm having it quick for you guys to enjoy. This took me a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoy. I hope this challenge was pretty awesome, you guys. And let's see these final results after all these eggs. After 1 full hour, this is my pet team. I have 4 yellow shiny foxes, 1 shiny orange deer, a bunch of other orange deer, and 3 shiny red golems. I think that was pretty decent. Pretty good bubblegum packs overall. Pretty nice coins overall. I feel like I did a great job. Let me know what you guys would have done, or if you guys think I did good. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. YouTube says you'll like the video on your screen right now. And waddle out, my friend.